There is a guy in Louisiana who just rolled his 2014 Ram 1500 past 520,000 miles. Same engine, same transmission, never once cracked open for a major repair. Meanwhile, there are people online swapping transmissions at 80,000 miles and blaming the truck. Same model, same year, completely different outcome. So what is the difference between a Ram 1500 that dies at 100,000 miles and one that sails past 500,000? It is not luck. It is not babying it. It is 10 specific things that most Ram owners either skip entirely or do wrong. And by the end of this video, you will know every single one of them. Some of these are maintenance items you have probably heard of but are doing wrong. A few of them are things your dealership will never mention because they would rather sell you a new truck. And one of them costs literally nothing but might matter more than everything else combined. Number 10. Stop using conventional oil. This is the easiest win on the entire list, and most people still get it wrong. If you are running conventional oil in your Ram 1500, you are leaving tens of thousands of miles on the table. The 5.7 Hemi runs hot. It has 16 spark plugs, tight tolerances, and it works hard even when you are just cruising on the highway. Conventional oil breaks down faster under that kind of heat. It loses viscosity, it thins out, and by the time you hit your oil change interval, it is barely doing its job. Switch to a full synthetic, specifically a 5W20 for the newer Hemis or 5W30 for the older ones. Full synthetic holds its structure at higher temperatures, resists sludge buildup, and keeps your internals cleaner over the long haul. And here's the part most people miss. Change it every 5,000 miles, not 10,000. The owner's manual might say you can stretch it, but the guys who are hitting 300,000 plus miles are all running shorter intervals. Oil is cheap. Engines are not. One more thing on oil. Do not skip the filter. Use a quality filter every single change, and make sure you are using the right one for your year. A bad filter can restrict flow and starve your engine of oil at high RPM. That is the kind of damage you do not notice until it is too late. Number 9. Flush your transmission before it asks you to. The ZF 8HP transmission in the Ram 1500 is one of the best 8-speeds ever put in a truck. But it has a reputation for failing, and that reputation comes almost entirely from people who never service it. Ram does not list the transmission fluid as a lifetime fluid, but they also do not push owners to change it early, so most people just leave it alone until it starts slipping. By then, the damage is done. Change your transmission fluid every 60,000 miles. Not a flush where they force new fluid through the system, but a drain and fill. Drop the pan, replace the filter, put fresh fluid in. The fluid in that transmission does two jobs. It lubricates, and it transfers power through the torque converter. When it degrades, you lose both. This one service alone is probably responsible for more Ram 1500s surviving past 200,000 miles than any other single thing on this list. One detail people get wrong here. Do not take it to a quick lube shop for this. They will often use the wrong fluid spec. The ZF8HP requires a specific ATF, and using the wrong one will cause shift quality issues almost immediately. Check your owner's manual and use exactly what it calls for. Quick thing before we get into the next trick. The analytics on this channel show that about 80% of you watching right now have not subscribed. That means you are here for the content, you clearly care about keeping your truck on the road, but the algorithm has no reason to show you the next video. If you have made it this far, you are obviously serious about making your Ram last. Hit subscribe so you do not miss the next one. Number 8. Address the exhaust manifold bolts before they snap. If you own a Hemi, this is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. The exhaust manifold bolts on the 5.7 are famous for snapping, and when they do, you get an exhaust leak that sounds like a ticking noise on cold starts. Most people hear that tick, panic, and start Googling lifter failures. Then they spend thousands chasing a problem that was really just a broken bolt. The fix is preventive. Have the exhaust manifold bolts inspected around 80,000 miles. If they are starting to corrode, replace them with upgraded stainless steel studs before they snap. Doing it proactively costs a fraction of what it costs when a broken bolt needs to be extracted from the head. This is one of those repairs that separates the Ram owners who spend thousands in frustration from the ones who spend a couple hundred in prevention. And while you are in there, have the mechanic check the exhaust manifold itself for warping. On higher mileage trucks, the manifold can develop a slight warp from repeated heat cycles, which causes the bolts to stress even faster. Catching a warped manifold early means a resurface, not a full replacement. Number 7. Stop ignoring your cooling system. The Hemi is a heat machine. It makes great power, but it also generates a lot of thermal stress. And the cooling system is the only thing standing between your engine and catastrophic overheating. Most Ram 1500 owners check their coolant level and call it a day. That is not enough. The coolant itself breaks down over time. It becomes acidic, it loses its ability to transfer heat efficiently, and it starts corroding your radiator, heater core, and water pump from the inside out. Flush and replace your coolant every 50,000 miles or 5 years, whichever comes first. Use the OAT coolant that Ram specifies, not the green stuff from the parts store. Wrong coolant in these trucks causes premature water pump failures and can eat through your radiator. While you are in there, inspect the radiator hoses. They get brittle over time, and a blown hose on the highway can overheat your engine in under 2 minutes. That 2-minute window is all it takes to warp ahead. Number 6. Replace your spark plugs on schedule, all 16 of them. The Hemi uses 2 spark plugs per cylinder, that is 16 plugs total, and every single one of them matters. When people skip this service or stretch it past the recommended interval, they end up with misfires, rough idling, and wasted fuel. Replace all 16 plugs every 100,000 miles. Use the OEM spec copper or iridium plugs. Do not cheap out and do not try to go exotic. The Hemi was designed around specific plugs and specific gap settings. Here is the hidden benefit most people do not talk about. When your plugs are fresh, your fuel burns cleaner and more completely. That means less carbon buildup on your valves, less stress on your catalytic converters, and better fuel economy over the life of the truck. 16 plugs might seem like a lot, but the parts cost is around $100. Ignoring them costs you way more in fuel alone. Number 5. Treat your differentials like they exist front and rear differential fluid. Nobody thinks about it, nobody talks about it, and that is exactly why differentials fail. Your Ram 1500 has a rear differential, and, if it is a 4x4, a front differential too. Both are full of gear oil that breaks down over time, especially if you tow, haul, or drive in extreme temperatures. When that oil loses its ability to protect the gears, you get metal-on-metal contact that slowly destroys the ring and pinion. Change your differential fluid every 50,000 miles. If you tow regularly, do it every 30,000. Use the correct weight and make sure to add the limited slip additive if your truck has a limited slip rear end. Skip that additive and you will hear a chattering noise every time you make a turn. A differential service costs about $60 to $80. A differential rebuild costs $2,000 or more. The math is simple. Number 4. Run a catch can on your Hemi. The Hemi has a positive crankcase ventilation system that routes oil vapors back into your intake. Over time, those vapors coat your intake valves with carbon and oily sludge. The buildup restricts airflow, causes misfires, and slowly chokes your engine. An oil catch can sits between the PCV valve and the intake manifold. It catches the oil vapor before it gets into your intake, trapping it in a canister that you empty every few thousand miles. The result is cleaner intake valves, better combustion, and less carbon buildup over the life of the engine. This is a $50 to $100 part that takes about 30 minutes to install. And the people who run them on high-mileage Hemis consistently report cleaner internals when they pull their intake manifolds at 200,000 plus miles. It is not a magic bullet, but it is one of those small investments that compounds over hundreds of thousands of miles. Number 3. Do not neglect the front-end components. Ball joints, tie rod ends, control arm bushings. These are the parts that keep your front wheels pointed where you want them. And on a truck as heavy as the Ram 1500, they wear out. The problem is not that they fail suddenly, The problem is that they wear slowly. You do not notice the play in your steering until it has been there for 20,000 miles. By then, your tires are wearing unevenly, your alignment is off, and your steering feels vague. Inspect your front end components every time you rotate your tires. Get under the truck, grab the tie rod ends, check for play. If anything moves when it should not, replace it before it takes out your tires and your alignment. A full front-end rebuild on a Ram 1500, ball joints, tie rods, sway bar links, runs around $800 if you do it yourself. Let it go too long and you are looking at chewed-up tires, damaged wheel bearings, and a truck that wanders on the highway. And for the 4x4 owners, your front end takes even more abuse. The added weight of the front differential and the stress from engaging four-wheel drive puts extra load on every component. If you are running bigger tires or a lift, double the frequency of your inspections. Bigger tires put exponentially more stress on ball joints and tie rods, and they will wear out faster than stock. Number 2. Protect the undercarriage from rust. This one is for everyone who lives in the Rust Belt, or anywhere they salt the roads in winter. The Ram 1500 is a steel truck, and steel rusts. The frame, the brake lines, the fuel lines, the exhaust. All of it is vulnerable. Rust does not kill trucks quickly. It kills them slowly, silently, and expensively. By the time you see it, the damage is already deep, and once a frame starts to rot, there is no coming back. Get your undercarriage treated with a rust inhibitor every fall before winter hits. Products like Fluid Film or Crown create an oily barrier that keeps salt and moisture from making contact with bare metal. It is not permanent. You need to reapply every year, but the cost is about $100 to $200 per application, and it adds years to the life of your frame. Also, wash the undercarriage regularly during winter. Every time you drive on salted roads, that salt is sitting on your frame, eating away at it. A $5 car wash with an undercarriage rinse is one of the best investments you can make. Number 1. Drive it like you plan to keep it. This is the one nobody wants to hear because it is not a product, it is not a mod, and you cannot buy it on Amazon. The guys who hit 500,000 miles on a Ram 1500 all have one thing in common. They do not beat on their trucks. They warm the engine before driving hard. They do not floor it from every stoplight. They let the transmission shift naturally instead of forcing it. They coast to stops instead of slamming the brakes. Every cold start where you rev the engine to 4,000 revolutions per minute takes life off your bearings. Every jackrabbit launch puts stress on your transmission and U-joints. Every panic stop wears your rotors and pads unevenly. None of this means you cannot use your truck. Tow with it. Haul with it. Take it off-road. That is what it was built for. But there is a difference between using your truck and abusing it. The people who make it to 500,000 miles understand that difference and they drive accordingly. It is the least exciting advice on this list, but it might be the most important. Think about it this way. If you do all 9 other things on this list perfectly, but drive like you are in a street race every morning, you will still kill the truck early. But if you do even half the maintenance and just drive with some common sense, you are already ahead of 90% of Ram owners out there. Look, none of these 10 things are complicated. Synthetic oil, transmission fluid changes, spark plugs on time, a catch can, front-end inspections, rust prevention, and just driving with a little bit of awareness. That is the whole formula. The Ram 1500 is a truck that can go the distance. The 5.7 Hemi is a proven engine, and the ZF8 speed is world-class when you actually take care of it. The trucks that die early almost always die from neglect, not from design flaws. The guy in Louisiana with 520,000 miles on his Ram is not a mechanic. He is not doing anything exotic. He is just doing these 10 things consistently, year after year, service after service. That is the secret. There is no secret. If this video saved you from making even one of those mistakes, you should check out the video on screen right now. It covers the 5 things you should never do to a Hemi engine, and a couple of them will surprise you. Subscribe if you have not already. I will see you in the next one.